Welcome back to Crypto Today, everything decentralized. Today we're just going to be talking about Pundi X and the upcoming Function X token staking and swap, which will be taking place in March 10th. That's when the staking will begin. So basically any tokens that you have currently on your NPXS wallet, you'll be able to stake and receive your traditional NPXS airdrop, as well as you'll receive an airdrop in Function X as well. It is good to note that you do need to have your NPXS tokens in your xWallet in order to stake them or in order to swap them or any of the sort that has to do with Function X. Till right now, they haven't said that this will be available in any of the exchanges. However, if you keep your coins on Binance, you're still able to receive your monthly airdrop for the NPXS, but you will not receive any Function X. At least that's what we know so far. But nonetheless, keep your if you're participating in the Function X token swap, token staking, then you definitely want to have your tokens in the xWallet. And I think it's something really cool to note is that even though Function X is going to be working with the X phone, it's not exclusively made for the X phone. That means that other companies are able to work with Pundi X and apply Function X to the areas that they might need it specifically. And if you have any questions about the X phone, then you can actually refer back to some of my earlier videos. I'll leave a link in the description and at the end of this video so you can check that out if you're not too familiar with the X phone. I think this is something that's definitely going to be revolutionary. And I'm not talking about the X phone necessarily alone or specifically. I'm talking about the Function X and the ecosystem and the software that's behind the X phone. I think that's really what's going to change things, and I think potential partnerships can arise from Function X itself. Something to keep note is that Pundi X is going to eventually, they want to part ways with Function X, with the X phone, which they want to make them two separate entities. So that's just something to keep in mind, that eventually Function X and Pundi X will not be the same, but it'll still be run by the same people, but it'll just still be two separate companies per se. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for March 10th? That's when the staking begins. I'm super stoked because I really think that Function X is going to do very well. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe that Pundi X as well is going to do well because the XPOS are definitely killing it. And as demand continues, I believe the demand for the XPOS is definitely going to be greater as we get closer into making blockchain and decentralization a thing of our everyday lives. Well, nonetheless, if you like crypto videos, Pundi X, we do it all here. We try to cover everything as much as we can. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video. And I'll see you guys.